Welcome to my channel. I'm Natalia Kalin, a Feng Shui designer. Today I want to talk about a fascinating topic, which is a Feng Shui flying star astrology, and specifically about period 9. Most Feng Shui enthusiasts concentrate on and implement yearly flying star changes. But the truth is that a period which lasts 20 years has much longer overall impact than a single year. It offers a broader outlook, helping us anticipate future trends and strategically position ourselves for sustained long-term success. The nature of time is cyclical. We see it in the Earth yearly rotation, the moon's cycles, and so on. What does it mean for us? It means that things repeat. Not exactly repeat. Longer term is a spiral, actually, because things also evolve. Period 9, which started in 2024 and will last till 2043, is a sub-cycle of a longer 100 years cycle, which is tied to a fascinating cosmic phenomenon. Every 180 years, the planets in our solar system align in a straight line. Feng Shui's flying star system is based on these celestial movements, emphasizing our deep connection to the universe. Let's talk about the nature of period 9 and how to flow with its energies to unlock prosperity, wellness, and personal transformation. The ruling element of period 9 is fire. Things that are under the domain of fire element are social media, electronics industry, energy industry, artificial intelligence, entertainment and fashion industry, politics and spirituality, to name a few. These industries are going to further expand and thrive. Unfortunately, political volatility, conflicts and wars are also domain of fire element, and most likely these clashes are not going away anytime soon. Fire is unstable, impulsive, and can be violent and aggressive. But there are higher aspects of fire as well. The energy of fire can be experienced as joy, love, passion, and spiritual growth. The main aspect of this time frame is change and transformation. The old ways will be challenged, the new ways will keep emerging. Period 9 is very different from previous period 8 that lasted from 2004 till 2023. The ruling element was Earth. Period 8 was about creating prosperity, and especially on a larger scale. We can see now how the important traits were globalization and consolidation of wealth. Big corporations got bigger and stronger. Earth-related industries like real estate, banking, insurance, and pharmaceutical kept growing and getting stronger. We may not be happy with the distribution of wealth, but an enormous amount of wealth was created during period 8. As it often goes, you have to be at the right place at the right time. Speaking of timing, right? Number 9 also represents a middle-aged female. It's possible that energy of period 9 will be more than before supportive to women and their creative power. Women will be more visible and playing a stronger role in society. Some new ideas during period 9 might be wildly unconventional. Artificial intelligence will open totally new possibilities. The question is not even whether it is negative or positive, but different, very different, unusual, unexpected. Fire is fast. Some of you may not like hearing this, but we can expect things to speed up even more. Fire is intense. It burns. The intensity has been rising for quite a while and will keep rising. Different people have different abilities of coping with it. Some already feel burned. There will be even more people experiencing chronic fatigue syndrome, a lot more psychological disorders, while others will adjust and thrive. This is the key of my entire presentation here. I want to offer some insights on how to adjust and thrive in the next 2 decades. We need to learn how to operate in high-intensity environment. Let's take a look at the 5 elements chart. The fire is on top here. Let's look at each one of these elements and see how we can use them to balance and strengthen ourselves. You must know that the 5-element system is used in traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture, and martial arts. The element that creates and supports fire is wood. Fire needs wood to burn. The elements that reduce fire are earth, metal, and water. Water puts fire out and earth and metal reduce the fire. Let's say we want to feel more energetic, stronger, more creative, and have bigger capacity to cope with intensity. Also, this will help if we feel sluggish or stuck. See, intensity is great if we can cope with it. We feel alive, enthusiastic, no holding back, living fully. According to 5-element cycle, we would need to increase wood and fire elements. For wood, we can implement fresh green colors in our space and healthy plants, or art, furniture, or decor made of wood. It must be new wood though. It's new furniture or wood panels, even new floors that emanate the energy of wood, not the old stuff. You can do all of that, but I will tell you that the best way to increase wood element is through activity. Any aerobic exercise like running, biking, hiking, whichever makes you sweat and increase the blood flow is the best way to increase wood. If you already exercise on a regular basis, you know that it makes you and your immune system stronger, and it increases your stamina and self-confidence. In addition, we can strengthen the fire directly. In our home, we can use some dynamic art, red or orange colors. It's beautiful and really good to have a few colorful objects in the house, but I advise using it in moderation because it's easy to get overwhelmed with too much of red color. In terms of activities, a good way to increase fire energy is to be passionate about something. Take a leadership position or give talks to large audiences. Well, going to sports games or concerts also feeds our fire. And falling in love. Strong emotions like love or hate also can feed fire. But then, it's very important moment here. Eventually, inevitably, if we don't know when to stop and recharge, we will exhaust our body and emotional energy. This is when 3 other elements, earth, metal, and water, can help. As you keep listening, choose 1 or 2 that you resonate most with and implement it in your life and your home. Okay, water literally and figuratively puts the fire out. You can add pictures of water inside your home or water feature outside. Looking at the water and listening to the bubbling sounds of your water fountain will relax you. You can add colors of water like cobalt blue or aqua. Water activities are swimming, reading, making art, and yoga is considered to be water activity as well. And of course, drinking plenty of good quality water. Taking vacation on the water is a wonderful thing to give to yourself. Walking on the beach and swimming in the ocean is very, very restorative and rejuvenating. Earth cools off fire also. Earth element is very balancing and restoring. In your home, you can add some stone patio and stone paths and walk on it barefoot. You can add large landscapes in your living or dining rooms. Some gemstones emanate strong and pure vibrations of earth. They can be great additions to your home. Granite countertops are beautiful creations of Mother Earth. Activities like gardening, even cooking, is considered to be earthy activities and will help to restore if you have tendency to feel burned out. The best and quickest way you can restore yourself is walking barefoot, especially good on the beach. The earth takes away the positive electrical charge that we accumulate. This charge makes us tired and agitated. Being in the mountains is great. Nature and Mother Earth are healing to our body and psyche. Metal also reduces the fire. Fire melts metal, therefore giving its energy to metal. Adding metal to your home brings refinement, sophistication, and beauty. Metal colors are silver and gold, brass, copper, also whites. We can certainly add beautiful metals to our home, but the best way to bring metal is to meditate. Meditation is the hardest thing. It's much harder to train your meditation muscle than your physical muscle. But if you persist and master it, the reward is life-changing. By the way, Tai Chi and breathing exercises are in the category of metal element as well. Some breathing techniques can be very helpful if you have anxiety, ADD, and too much stress. And they are much easier to start with than meditation. Basically, what I'm trying to say here is if you want to be successful in these intense and demanding times, you must regulate your environment and your activities. Know whether you need more intensity at certain times, and also know when to stop and switch gear so you don't get depleted. Taking better care of yourself in this conscious way is not a luxury anymore. It is your formula to not only surviving but thriving. The consistency is the key. Pick a few activities that I listed here that resonate with you and do it on a consistent basis. I guarantee you will see results. Your energy will become more robust, balanced, stronger, and you will feel more alive. You will be more creative and open for new and better opportunities. I assume there will be new ways of making money, new careers, even new ways of thinking and processing information in the next decades. Start tuning in. It's an exciting time. This is not a sleepy time. It is a creative and transformative time. Things can happen faster than ever before. Being in the right place at the right time can happen to you as well. If you're still watching this, thank you. This is the last point I want to make. Change is often challenging, I get it. But to be honest, we have no choice. We either embrace change and evolve with it, or we resist it and get depleted. Hopefully we will find the ways to evolve. I personally think we need to put more effort into learning new things right now. Learning technology and using technology rather than getting upset with it and rejecting it. Technology is not going anywhere. If we don't use it, we are going to feel left behind. Change is a natural way of things. If we resist, we will be swept away or feel like we are left behind. I have to admit, in the past, I felt somewhat overwhelmed and irritated by fast-growing technology, all the gadgets and social media. I said to myself, I'm not doing this. I just want to meditate and spend time in nature in my free time. But I felt I was falling more and more behind, and that didn't feel good. I restarted my YouTube channel in 2023 and decided that I need to learn everything and do it all myself. It was hard and challenging and frustrating at first, but I found out that for every problem and every question I had, there is a YouTube video. Editing was the most challenging, but I was stubborn and just kept on it. It's a good feeling that I can do it on my own. It makes me feel younger and more aligned with time. Basically, what I'm trying to say, no matter how old or young you are, do not shy away from technology and learning new things. It seems intimidating at first, but if you do it, you will gain much more than you lose. This is it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video and will use this info and thrive in the next decades. Please share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't yet, please support this channel and click those like and subscribe buttons. The next video I recommend watching is a bit more hands-on, practical advice for your home on how to boost prosperity, success and wellness with flying stars. Thank you and see you soon.